What's coming next in Arma Reforger and the community events? I hear you all asking. Well, join us because we've got two special guests from the BattleFront community server where we love to play, and we're going to be diving into the exciting world of community events and the one that is fast approaching this Saturday at 7 p.m. In this video, we'll be discussing what's coming next and how to get involved for all the upcoming events as well, and talking the down dirty exciting features which are going to be occurring in the upcoming event on Saturday. To talk us through it, the event which has taken place, we've got Gav here on the Discord. Welcome, Gav. How are you doing?
I'm good, Martin. I'm good. How are you doing today?
Smashing. I'm very, very excited to be talking about this event. It feels like it's been a long time coming. When was this event originally planned?
We had this event planned a couple of months ago, then we've taken a big action on it over the last couple of weeks once we figured out who we were going to be hosting the event with, and obviously then the storyline then to go with it overall. So
Fantastic.
it's been a couple of months now, but it's on the horizon. It's on the horizon right now.
It is indeed. And I want to dive straight into it. People are going to be thinking, great, there's an event. How can I get involved? Let's answer that question first of all. So for this event and future events, where's the best place to be to get people registered and involved?
The best place to be would be in the Battle Madness Discord, as we'd have all of the future events listed off in the Discord with the correct applications as well. And then as well as that, we'll have everyone notified anytime any new event is coming out, anytime we're taking on ideas for new events. But the best place to get any information to do with events or getting into the Discord is through the Battlefront Madness Discord. And you will find links for that everywhere in the stream. We're constantly on there advertising it, so if you see it, make sure you get in and get yourself a part of these events that we're cooking up.
There we are. And yes, rightly mentioned, in the description of this video, you will be able to find the correct discourse. Look for Battlefront, get yourself in, and jump into the general chat if you're struggling to locate the events tab, but it should be nice and easy. And let's dive into this event. What is it about? What are players going to be doing for those partaking? And for those that are going to be watching on the stream, what can they expect?
This is going to be two upcoming servers. We're going to be battling it out in an event that we're calling Skirmish on the Strip. Battlefront Madness is going to be going head to head with the notorious Hogs of War in an all-out best-of-5 series to see who truly dominates the battlefield. It's going to be 5 intense 3-hour-long missions. The best of 5 is going to determine the winner. It's going to take tactical coordination, teamwork, and it's going to be everything that you're going to need getting through the last of these events. Each round, every shot and every move will count because it will be a progressing story after each round. So the outcome of the winner of that round will determine the outcome of the next follow-up event. It's going to be complete and utter chaos and madness. Complete and utter, absolute action-packed events. So it's definitely going to be something you're going to want to be in there for. There's going to be a lot of secret stuff that we're going to keep on the down low, but there will be plenty of surprises to come within each of these matches.
Nice, nice. And so what I'm gathered there is, again, this first event will be the first of many which will be linked. So, again, winning this event, and this event is 3 hours long, can then impact the following events to come.
Yeah, it's gonna be the winner based, and then we will coordinate what we're gonna do next afterwards.
Nice. And on this event with the battlefield, it's going to be 3 hours long. How are the players going to win? What's their objective?
The objective is taking control over a set of offices on the side of an airstrip. You will have to move in vehicles. We'll have everything from jeeps up to armored cars that you will be able to move in on. Strategy will take a big hold on this because you will have to hold you will have to hold the office space for the 3 hours. At the end of it, then many bodies on it will that's how you're gonna know who's winning it.
Amazing, amazing. So it's going to be action-packed. It's going to be 3 hours long. We're going to see strategies change throughout the 3 hours. And with a few of the little features and potentially secrets, we don't want to spoil everything, but what can we maybe expect to see evolve or become accessible within that 3 hours for the soldiers in the war?
Right now, we're going to be having the first hour and a half will be infantry and light vehicles based. Then, halfway through the match, we will then unlock tanks after 1.5 hours in. Helis will be available 24/7. Infantry vehicles will be available 24/7. But the mix up, the force surprise will be tanks being available halfway through the battle.
So we're going to see the heavy machinery being delivered halfway through, and again, if they've got good tank operators, if they're potentially one side's losing the match, then that could tip the scales the other way.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna really take it's gonna turn the tide completely if one side does dominate on the heavy artillery that will be getting unleashed at an hour and a half in. So yeah, it's gonna have a big role to play on the outcome of the ending.
That is very, very exciting. What are you most looking forward to seeing? Are you going to be involved in any capacity?
Oh, I'm looking forward to see when what is exactly going to happen once the tanks are released. That's going to be a big change in the battlefront. So it's going to actually, I'm very excited for that, and I will be partaking in the entire match. So I have to be in it, have to be in their boots on the ground, you know.
So you're going to be boots on the ground. Are you going to have a squad? What's your role going to be?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my own squad, and we'll be on the flanks. We'll be taking out their reinforcements coming in. We'll be locking them off from a good distance, making sure that we maintain control for the team.
Incredible. And what is the winning strategy? What do each side really have to focus, do you think, to put up the best fight possible?
I think the best strategy is I'm not too sure really, because any strategy is kind of you've got to figure it out on the fly. Um, like each team will be picked out live on stream later on. We're gonna figure out who is on what side. Obviously, we'll have a random generator, so that's another dynamic thing. We're not gonna know who is playing what side, who's gonna have access to what stuff on until the day.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're not going to be giving out any tactics live on stream or what exactly we're up to. Obviously, we can't let them know what we're cooking up in the kitchen. But yeah, we definitely have a very elite strategy that we are working on right now. So be mindful of keeping an eye on the start of this game.
I was I was dangling the bait there to see if we could get any strategies out of you, but lips are sealed, which
Yeah,
your team will definitely appreciate. And I think exactly what you said there, in the sense of, there will be a ton of strategies either team can use, and you'll have to adjust, maybe potentially halfway through or towards the end, but you need to stick
yeah.
to it and give the strategy a good go before changing, because, just because it maybe starts off a bit rocky, if you continue, you may then get those results.
Yeah, exactly. It's all just about iron will. Iron will is going to get you the win in this one. Yeah, you've got to really give it a shot. It's not going to be
Indeed.
easy getting through it.
No, not at all. And again, we've briefly touched on the two communities. One question is, though, so why is this event just bigger than any standard match, which people may just see on Arma Reforger?
This is going to be two giants going at it. We're going big with the making of these maps, so that's another big thing to look out for. There's a lot more work going into this than would be that goes into your just bang average little event that you might see in a group. We do take these events quite seriously. We like to make them quite big, quite bold. You know what I mean? We want to make a statement, let it be known that we are running the best events on Arma. So yeah, it's gonna be something to look out for. And when they see the footage of it and they see how it goes, they're gonna know what we're about. They're gonna know what we're capable of doing when it comes to building events.
Yeah, it's again a massive, massive chance to kind of attract those players which do take the game so seriously, and they're always looking for the next best experience to enhance, you know, their gameplay. So everyone should really be looking out for this event. Again, just the details on it: what day, what time. Can people, yeah, be ready for this event?
This event is going to be running on Saturday, this Saturday at 7 p.m. The server opens at 6:30, so people will be able to get in. We'll get squad leaders in. They can then manage their squads. We can have a quick preparation talk. Obviously, we'll get people in so they understand the rules in game. And yeah, make sure you're in.
Make sure you're in. And again, we've got Michael Hepburn there saying, what is the next event? I want in. Valium here. Make sure you join the Discords. They're in the description of this video, the Battlefront Discord there. And this event is happening 7 p.m. Saturday. So if there are any spots left, get yourself there. And if there's not, don't worry, because there will be more to come. And again, for the Comcast side, which I love to do, and after this brief event discussion, I'm going to be spectating the best UK Arma Reforger server. We're spectating it live now on stream, watching the strategies unfold,
Yeah.
and I expect to see quite a few of these players in the event on Saturday as well. Hepburn, I'm in the Discord. Well done. Have a look there. Ask in the general chat. Do we know if there are any spots left for those that are asking?
There will be some spots, yeah. Obviously, we're going to be taking on a couple of extra people just so we have backups if anybody does end up not showing up. So even if you don't get picked originally, do stay in because there will probably be reserves that will need to be filled. So we'll get everyone in that we can, and if you're not in at the first one, we'll make sure you're in the second one. You know all about it then as well. So
Incredible. And then just for further details, because you can never be too careful, on the Discord, so once you get yourself in, again, what section of the Discord are you looking at to, again, apply for this event?
once you get into the Discord, you just scroll down. There is an event application towards the bottom of the Discord chats. Once you get in there, click it, follow the instructions, set it all up, and then you will be accepted into any upcoming events.
There we are, nice and easy, everyone in the chat. If you are wanting to get involved, that's how you do it. And that's not the only surprise we've got today, because we've actually got Brad on the line as well to talk us through an upcoming MilSim experience for Battlefront, their latest edition, their newest edition, which is, again, going to evolve the way the players are, well, simply playing. Brad, are we here?
We sure are, mate.
Fantastic. And just before I leave, Gav, with the events we just spoke about, and this question goes to both of you as well, and it can, Gav kind of answered this in my previous question, but yeah, what are you most excited for the event?
Just seeing everybody having a good time, to be honest. It could go either way at the moment, so I don't really want to. Obviously, I want Battlefront to win, but at the minute, it's two very very good servers going against it, with some members who are extremely good at the game, too good in my opinion. But yeah, it's going to be great to see two real titans going at it. No matter the outcome, it's going to be great friendly banter between the servers. But yeah, seeing everybody's tactics and the chaos that's going to unfold, because like I say, the scenario is tip top. It's really leading up to be a fantastic battle with some surprises hidden around the map that people will probably find come Saturday evening.
Love that. And Gav, yeah, just touching upon what you're most excited for again.
I'm excited for that halftime play change. Them big tanks coming in is going to make a big difference in the overall play of it. So that's going to be an exciting switch that I'm really looking forward to.
Lovely. Okay, guys, that was Gav. Make sure to drop a like. Make sure to join the Discord for the upcoming event this Saturday, 7 p.m. I will be covering it live here as well to follow all the action. But to make sure you're part of this event or the following ones, yes, join the Discord in the description. And now on to the second surprise. We've got Brad to walk us through a MilSim experience. Brad, the floor is yours. What is it? How do you, again, get yourself involved in this, and what can people expect?
So, off the bat, expect real coordination, real military tactics, a full military setting, everything you'd expect if you was to sign up for the military in real life, to be honest. There are a whole selection of roles that you can do. I'm just trying to get them up right now. But yeah, it's gonna be insane. The gameplay that you're gonna see on there, it's gonna be absolutely tip top. The commanders we have on both sides, the Russian and the NATO side, respectively, both incredible commanders. Both know their stuff from the past career in real life. So yeah, expect the best really. There's a real heap of ranks that you can progress through. So you start off as a recruit, working your way up through all sorts of different roles. For example, you'll have like GPMGs, medics, riflemen, anti-tanks soldiers, JTAC soldiers, right up to squad leaders, second in command, first in command, NCOs, officers, the whole full military get-up really. With each having their own responsibilities within the discords, within the game. We're also launched a MilSim bootcamp server that's going to be open to anybody to join. If you join the Discord for the MilSim, before you get access to any of the normal MilSim servers, you will have to undergo bootcamp training for your respective faction. So once you've dropped your application form in there, you'll be invited to a boot camp, just to make sure that this is really what you want to get into, because once you see how serious it's going to be, you might realise, hang on a minute, this isn't really for me, this is a bit more serious than I thought. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to have a casual feel to it, but yeah, it's going to be very organised, ranks, roles, etc. Yeah, we're giving you the progression through ranks by competing events. We'll be hosting all sorts of different training scenarios, medic training, snipe training, driving courses, advanced driving courses. We've got a whole list of stuff that we've got planned for you guys if you join in. The recruitment at the minute is going really well. We're up to 60 members already, with the possibility of another 40 odd members coming in shortly as well. So if you're not in already, I'd advise getting in there pretty soon if you want to get yourself a nice higher rank than most people straight off the bat and get yourself some training sessions under your belt. Speaking of training sessions, the first one is going to be on Sunday. Field Marshal Bushrat can give you all the details within the server. If you just pop a message into the general chat, he'll be happy to help you all out, point you in the right direction. The Russian Commanding Officer Beach, again, solid guy. Both really happy to help anybody who's struggling with anything. If Discord's not your thing, don't worry, we can help you, that's what we're here for. But yeah, if you like organised tactical gameplay, this server's going to be the one for you.
Damn, it really does sound like a hell of an experience. You know, you go from everything Arma has currently, all the incredible servers, and then you just dive into this whole nother serious realm of...
Yeah, it completely feels just like a brand new game, to be honest, when you start playing with those boundaries and rules in place. Yeah, it's a full new experience, something that I think if a lot of people were to give it a go, I think they'd fall in love with it. So yeah, if you're out there wondering, oh, I don't know, a bit unsure, a bit on the fence, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it?
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, you don't like it? No problem, you've given it a go, and at least you know. And you mentioned the training session was this coming Sunday.
It sure is, mate. Yes, on our dedicated BFM MilSim bootcamp server. Bushrat is currently on there at the minute, building up a lovely little scenario for you guys, a lovely little training area. But yeah, I'll be working on a full optimized training scenario in the background, with feedback from both commanding officers leading the way on the design.
Jeez, I'm very, very excited about that. Any new experiences, opportunities, and yeah, definitely want to show off the potential with this new experience that is coming. This will be able to, people will be able to find this on the BattleFront Discord as well.
Yes, I'll be putting a little post out there in the next couple of days. So if you're not a part of that server, get joined up quick. And we will have a dedicated channel within the server so that anybody's always got access to that link whenever they want it.
Lovely. So a double whammy today. We've got the events happening this Saturday, which everyone can get a part of if they join the Discord. And then from that as well, the following day, on Sunday, there is the MilSim training to give people a bit of a taste of what to expect. And then, yeah, get signed up for all the future training sessions and what else there is to come. Talking of what else there is to come, so apart from obviously the training happening Sunday, what's the follow-up from that?
So yeah, the follow-up from your training, once you've passed your first initial training camp, you will then be accepted as a fully classed soldier within whatever faction you guys want to be. After that, there'll be training sessions all the time, really regular, if not once a week, possibly twice a week. But yeah, you will then also get access to the main MilSim server, where it will be a constant 24/7 conflict server, which we hope is going to see some really insanely tactical battles. So if you're thinking that our normal server crazy tactical at the minute, yeah, I can't wait to see what the guys come up with on the MilSim.
Yeah, and some crazy stuff happening on the main server right now. It's actually just going off. Honestly, I'm spectating Creamy, who's just been landed on by an American Hui. They've got out. Oh, there we are. Finally, they've noticed each other. But yeah, back to that MilSim. I mean, if it gets better than what we're seeing here, then I'm all for it. And one of the most exciting things about it is that feeling of having a unit. You know, whenever we see teams of 2, 3, 4 on our regular server, it leads to just the best experience. And by having this structure and this commitment, I'd imagine, again, we're going to see those tight-knit groups more so, which will then just impact the war and how it all plays out on a more strategical and even more entertaining, just to kind of see how it's going down compared to regular servers.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm sorry, I've just read one of the comments in the chat, and I think just for you, Cammy, I think I will actually go around and place loads of cigarette dimps, and I will give you the job of going around and picking them all up, just so you feel that back when you was in.
Love that. And yeah, talking of comments, we've got Moto with, what is the commitment expectation in the MilSim? Will it be available for gamers with limited time available to play?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as long as you can be available for sort of training and events, when it comes to the 24/7 server, of course it'd be great if you could be on all the time. We'd love that. I think you'd love that as well. But yeah, don't worry so much about that at the moment. Just get yourself signed up, get yourself trained up, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
There we are. There we are. Take it as it comes. Don't think about it too much now. And I'm sure once you are there, it will be the only thing you'll be able to think about. So it is all to come. Let's have a quick recap. This Saturday, 7 PM, is the main event. Hogs versus BattleFront. 3 hours of warfare and the battlefield will evolve throughout the time, as we had a little glimpse with Gav. And then on Sunday, the MilSim training, what time was that kicking off again?
I'm not too sure at the minute. That has been left to Field Marshal Bushrat. I'm sure he'll have put the message somewhere in the Discord, but there's that many messages going by at the moment. Yeah, it's hard to keep up. But yeah, if anybody is unsure, just send Bushrat a message in the general chat. He's happy to help anybody out.
Super, there we are. So get yourself signed up. Once more, Discord in the description. Get yourself there. Event Saturday, 7 PM. And then we've got the MilSim following up from that. Gav, Brad, thank you so much for joining me, for taking the time to explain to the community of all the exciting things that are coming up within the Battlefront side. Have you got any last messages of encouragement to people to get themselves into the event, or just the server, or yeah, just anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, so if you're watching the stream right now, you can see it's quite hectic. And if you are watching the stream right now and you're not in there, what are you doing? Get yourself in there. The more people that are in, the more chaos we can cause. Like, it's unbelievable. The experience that you'll get in the server is unlike anywhere else.
It really is. It really is. And Gav, anything from you?
Same thing, really. Look at the chaos on your screens. It's one to be getting in and getting involved with, especially these big events coming up. We'll be working very hard on this, so it's going to be, if you're interested in anything like that, it's something that you want to get a part of, so I would highly recommend getting in fast.
There we are. Don't waste any time. This is an incredible community. It's much more than just a server. You've got the events coming up, and you've got so many amazing players day in, day out, playing this same server for the reasons that it is brilliant. It's madness, and the friends that are being made, the soldiers which have come together, that from knowing no one to now being core members of the community, you can't ride it. And I don't think anyone joins with those expectations. It just happens. So if you are looking for a place to play Arma in the best way possible, well, you're in the right place. The server is live now, and where do we rank in the UK right now?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I've not checked for a while. We've been having issues with the battlemetric system. Ever since we stopped paying for our membership and we moved over to a different system, it's like they just don't want to tell us our population and stuff anymore. At the moment, we rank 99 in the world.
There we are.
Let's have a look how we rank in the UK.
99 in the world. That is absolutely brilliant to say. Again, we're going against those servers that have been going on since Arma Reforger first came out for PC, and now obviously after speaking to the Arma Reforger developers, I was asking about the population and, you know, what players fill the game, and PC is number one, followed by PlayStation, whose population is 80% of the PC. And then Xbox at 30% of the PC population, but a good mix of, yeah, consoles, hardware, abilities, controller, mouse, keyboard, and it just shows you, again, these PlayStation players. Again, you've got Gav here setting up his ambushes. It doesn't matter what you're playing on. All that matters is that you're here in the right place.
Yeah, so we currently rank number 2 in the UK. We're currently being pipped by a couple of spots by the UK Gurkhas Discord. So maybe we could get some of them guys on at some point and we'll have a bit of an event against them.
Fantastic, absolutely. Only greatness to come, and I'm so excited for this Saturday. So put it in your calendars, everyone. Get yourself in, or get yourself watching as well. But with that being said, I want to see some likes on the stream for Gav and for Brad, and we will speak to them soon, because again, they've got what's happening at 8 o'clock.
So yeah, at 8 o'clock, we're going to hop back into the stream with yourself. We're going to be joined by a couple of the Hogs of War admins, the guys who are going to be overseeing the rules and make sure everybody's not cheating at the weekend. And we are going to do a random generator to decide which of the discords is going to represent which in-game faction. As you know, both come with different perks, different pros, different cons. So yeah, let's hope we get Russia, just for the weapons. But yeah, we can always do a bit of work with NATO.
Yeah, there we are. So that's to come at 8 o'clock. The teams will be decided for the Hogs and for the Battlefront. So if you are in the event, you are signed up, you'll find out what side you will be representing as well. But until then, we're going to follow the stories of the soldiers in the current server and see how it all unfolds as we spectate the battlefield. So for now, Brad and Gav, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you soon.
Thank you very much for having us.
Martin.
No problem at all. See you soon, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. The rules have been explained. The battlefield is being prepared for utter madness. It's time to bump up the game volume. There we are, as we spectate the players in the server. And have you all seen my latest video? It was only 2 minutes long. You can go jump on that now, because we'll still be live after. We did a quick short story on Money Sims, as we randomly spectated him without him knowing, and made a quick short story. Now, if that was content you enjoyed, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to keep on spectating at random times and telling the stories of the soldiers in the Battlefront server. Yeah, let me know. But how do we all feel about that? Are we excited for the event on Saturday, 7 PM? Are we ready to go? And if you're not going to be playing, will you be watching? Doing these events, honestly, is an absolute highlight, because, well, it's only going to get more competitive and more entertaining with two communities battling it out for the title. To be crowned the better players of Arma Reforger. Will the Hogs run away with it? Or will the Battlefront dominate the battlefield? I'm sure most of the players here only have one answer and one result, which they're only willing to accept. And Fatlep here is practicing his shots, shooting down the NATO members. Let's show you the battlefield as it stands. So we have got the Ruskies coming from the southwest and NATO from the northeast. The points have been aligned for a bit more of a linear fit. And we can see here NATO with 4 points to the Soviets 5. So Soviets are currently taking the lead. Illinois and Texas are the points to be fought after. Let's get a bird's eye view of where those two bases are. Actually, we're right above one, looking onto the other. So here we can see we're just above Texas, owned by NATO. And these guys are trying to cross not too far away to Illinois to capture the forward operating base from the Soviets. Let's see how the battle is looking. Again, great defenses from NATO. I'm sure they've got plenty of supplies. And then we can see here, this is the Russian base. And it's looking a little scarce of reinforcements, as we see big waves of NATO members working their way through the woods, while the Soviets are trying a bit of a wider flank through the woods. They're going to see this massive engagement here as we jump on board with Henk. He sees one. He sees two. And the Russians are going to make good compost. Oh, but not for the return. As we see Ross here coming in with the avenge kill. Well played, well played. And he sits tight, waiting for more soldiers to make that costly mistake of getting too aggressive. Defensively, though, whoa, they're not in the best place. And we're going to see Maximus going for shots on Timmy, who's probably just trying to bring in the supplies. We're going to focus our attention right here into this big assault as we see NATO getting very close to the objective. And they may even be starting to capture. And actually, I say this, the NATO flag is now flying high. They've tipped the scales and now lead the war as they've captured this base. And we've got Paradox there, 1999, in the middle of it. But he needs to be cautious because I love you. He's got Cupid's bow. And it's not as cute as you may think, because it is a one-shot kill, this bow. Imagine we're about to see a little shot popping off. It's a little hard to see Love You Cupid here. But he is just trying to get an angle. Finally, shots being released. I definitely like the idea. I think it could be longer, though. Absolutely. Absolutely agreed. Miluka Dugtag will be bringing the fight to the Hogs. Jalsy, I've enjoyed having you in all the previous events. And with you guys sticking together, I'm expecting dominance. Screamer Sniper will be watching. And have you thought about having a US server? Because later in the day, for USA people, the server dies down. That's a good question. That is a good question. I mean, primarily, we are UK and EU West. But if the opportunity to expand into the States with a solid player base, hey, you can never say never. I'm loving this from Love You. He is holding this building down like his life depends on it. Let's have a scope out right now. NATO control it. Ooh, Stockmeister's down. Down but not out. And a sneaky two here. You've got Zootany and Cam just causing trouble from this southwest side. Oh! The trouble found them right back. One player still up. We've got Trentio in the kill feed, taking names for the Soviets. Cam Ritchie spraying and praying, trying to get an angle onto Poker Burns. But the Russians are slowly dying out. And we can see this force who were originally flanking, they're now pulling back. It might get the better of NATO members. But for now, I think they're going to have a comfortable defense. Let's look where NATO need to head next. And they do need to head south to Ruhar, Vermont. So all these players you're seeing on your screen, look at it. It's beautiful. This wave of blue NATO players. From the fullback base here, they can now leave this undefended because the enemy cannot capture. Remember, it's advance and secure. You have to go point by point. It's not conflict. So all these players can now leave here, and you're going to see them pushing on through. And it's a bit of a longer stretch, but they're heading towards the center, where the Ruskies have done a lot of building. They've been busy building and not pushing. And currently there are 6 players here and 1 NATO member. Special Ops goes by the name of Percy. Let's see if he can cause any trouble for the forces here. And there you are. The question of the day is, what's the most dangerous sound in Arma Reforger? Is it A, silence, B, an enemy tank engine, C, your squad leader saying, trust me, or D, find friendly footsteps behind you? And you can see who's been scarred by Arma Reforger, because there is a mix of answers here. Oh, and we're going to be seeing a white decline going up the ladder onto the top here. Great opportunity for Percy to actually shoot him as he's climbing, but he's not giving his position away just yet. D, friendly footsteps behind you. I think I'd have to agree. I think I would have to agree. I've played too much or too many official servers. But let's zoom out. This is the attack. The base NATO needs to attack. They've got Percy there and Sergeant Knox creeping from behind as well to try and reinforce. An army of two can definitely cause trouble, if not capture this base. What you have to do is get close to the command tent, 50 meters, and then start killing. If you start killing then, you'll have more chance of blocking the spawns. Remember, you have to outnumber the soldiers within that 50 meters of this beautiful command tent to stop the spawns. But you don't want to be killing before that, because you just give your position away. And here you are, Percy finally making a run. Looks like he's caught the attention of a few players. We're going to stick with him now. Oh, and he's been in this spot before. Oh, and if we see here, look at this. He's definitely used this before. A great angle onto the command tent. Let's just follow this line of sight here. Oh, I mean, we're going to see a frozen player there. Either I've lagged out, or they have. I feel like it might be me, though. Are we still live on stream? I think we are. Let's just have a look at this. I feel like the Flash going through time. Look at this incredible sight. All these players. I want to say frozen in time. There we are. Yeah, I'm stuck in the sky, says Creamy. Seems live, but game froze probably. We're just going around looking at all the players and what they were up to. PCF here, trying to set up a picnic in the forest, in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, can I just shout out PCF? I mean, he's by the fullback base, so fair enough. And you've got Red Demon and Merc. They were setting up a little ambush. Love to see that either side of the road. Teamwork makes the dream work. Chronic. Oh, he had the big guns. He was ready, very almost, to go and cause chaos. I think we should maybe back out of this server. There we go. I'm by Kaftan. We're going to back out there. Now, guys, that's the first time that's ever happened. So, if you're thinking, oh, don't want that to happen to me. Well, it's the first time I've ever seen that. Now, finding this server, what you want to do is you want to make sure you've got no filters on. So let's just do that. So no filters on. And then you're going to just search BattleFront. And then you'll see that right there. And it was full of 128 players. That's why it was so incredible. And there you are. You've actually got the BattleFront versus Hogs of War server ready to go for the event as well. Says the server isn't found. Don't worry. Do not worry. Oh. It will get sorted in just a second. Let's jump in. Let me jump into the Discord and we can see what is going on there. Let's turn on the Mac camera. Hello, everyone. Great to see you. How have you all been? Oh, there we go. It's been a bloody busy week, I tell you. I only went back to work on Wednesday. Obviously been to Gamescom, met Arma Reforger developers, and was there for opening night live. We're going to just jump on board with the Discord just to see what they are saying. I believe there will be a little updates there as we acknowledge the server going down. Oh, there we are. It's building back up. Oh my Jeebus. Hopefully there's no big ones there. Okay, there's no big downloads. We're good. Won't take too long. Again, if you are on PlayStation, you are capped by Sony's download speed. So it doesn't matter if you've got 1,000,000 gigabytes a second. Arma Reforger, Sony. But the good news is, Arma are working with Sony to improve this and many more features coming. Talking of features, we have 1.5, which is still in experimental. I went to the devs and I did say, when can we expect it? Next week? The week after? I was so sure we were going to have it last week. I thought it was genius. I thought Battlefield beta will end and then they'll release 1.5. Great timing, right? Capture everyone again. A new experience. No, I was wrong. I was very wrong. I spoke to them and they said, sickens me to say this, a month or two. A month or two until 1.5 is ready to go live for everyone else. And it sickens me because I'm so excited. The features we've covered, you can see them in previous videos. But yeah, like the events the Battlefront are doing this Saturday, like the MilSim experience, you know, you're going to be able to elevate the overall Arma feel. Well, 1.5 is going to do that as well, because conflict will not feel the same. It will not play the same. It will be very, very different. And you're probably thinking, how different can it get? Well, you're going to have the command tents, which aren't going to be set within the map of everyone or their new map. They've got a brand new map coming as well. They'll be able to position them, use them in different places around the entirety of everyone. So those places which you never seem to go, you can put your command tent there. Again, shooting on the back of vehicles, such a little thing. But if you get a truckload of soldiers, all with RPGs, I'm going to have to do it. I know, it's diabolical. It's going to be disastrous as well, I'm sure. Imagine having 10 soldiers in the back of a truck, all with RPGs. I'm not sure it'll go well for us doing that. And then you have the commander role. The commander role is, if done well, like the MilSim experience, Battlefront and many other servers do, if people listen to the commander, you're going to see this more structured approach to conflict. Now, on official servers, it's always going to be difficult. However, with us all here, and you see the tactics and strategies, I really feel this commander role is gonna just lead to, I don't even know, just madness, just this more competitive nature. Winning a game at the moment feels incredible, right? You know, some of these games go on for 12 hours, if not longer. It's sometimes a stalemate until a few players drop off, you know? Well, with the commander role, getting the players involved, I think it'll be easier to do that, because I expect a lot of new players will be a bit nervous to jump into a server where, you know, there's so many groups and cliques, you know, where everyone knows each other. But it's going to be good. The commander was setting those objectives. You're going to know what you need to do. So, okay, let's see what everyone is saying. Maybe it's because the update. Yes, maybe it's because of the updates. I'm back now. Love that. Martin, do you stand all the time? Your legs must be killing. They can tell I'm standing. You know what? I feel I have a bit more energy to give when I'm at my standing desk. The last few streams have actually been sat down, so I don't do it all the time. But, you know, having a job where you work from home, bit of a hybrid, you know, I need to be up. I need to be up. I need to get one of those walking, well, just those like little steppers you can get as well. Get your steps in. 7,000 minimum a day. Okay, you guys can't be slacking on that. And guys, we've got 30 amazing people here in the stream. Thank you for joining me on this tasty Thursday. There's a little like button. I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you could tap that, would help. And does anyone have the hype button available? Because I made a post about it. It's a brand new feature. There's even a hype tab. It helps smaller creators just push their videos out. You don't have to pay for it. It's like the like button, but there's a global leaderboard. And if you use this, you've got 3 of them to use a week. So everyone can use it. It should be a button by the like symbol. And it just supports your creator. So you don't have to use it on me, but let's say there's a small creator you absolutely love and think why they need more viewers. Like, you love them, they deserve more. Then go onto their videos and try and find that little button as well. I believe you have the hype for videos. For videos, so not for live streams. YouTube, thank you very much. Okay, so we've got 2 more updates to do. And then we're ready to go. I mean, this top one, the attachments, is the big boy. 3, 2, 1, and we're back in the room. Make sure you hydrate as well. Jesus. I'm on this new medication. I don't mind talking about this. You know, I've gone through my life. Bit of a scatty person. Very forgetful. Really bad at finishing tasks. Really. That's why you probably don't see as many YouTube videos from myself. ADHD. I feel like everyone's got it these days, but I have started the medication last Monday. And yeah, it's good. It's good, but it leaves you with a dry mouth. So I'm always drinking something. Now, we're back. 21 members on NATO, 23 on Russia. Everyone else just doing the updates. Get updated, get yourself in the battlefield. Here we go. So, I'm gonna join Russia because I'm spectating. I always feel Russia has more players, right? I'm not playing, so please don't join Russia expecting to see me, if you do. Okay, let's have a look. I believe the war has reset. So you're joining us live for the beginning. We're going to showcase the best of both sides. And you know what? I might make this into a separate video. Okay, so let's think of a little bit of an intro, something to get people hooked. Okay, bit of on-the-spot magic. Okay, let's go with this. Are you looking for the best, most tactical, strategical Arma Reforger server to just spend hours on? Fighting back and forth, trying to win a war, which will bring the ultimate feeling of satisfaction. Well, you're in luck, because you're joining me now as we spectate the #2 UK server, the BattleFront Madness, and you can join their Discord for their upcoming events this Saturday at 7 PM and their new MilSim experience. But we're going to be showing you the best of the best, the players, the strategies, the approaches to Ruhar. Advance and secure. You can see on your screens right now the pathway to victory. If you're playing the Russian side, you've got to go in a linear line. You can't skip bases. The Russians have got to go from Rabkor to Prolog to Lednik to Yantar, etc., etc., where NATO have to go from the north one by one. But let's say both teams end up here. You can't just skip the enemy point and go to behind them. You have to capture that one. This keeps both teams of, well, it's 128 players on the server, so 64 players on each team head to head, where only the best strategies come out on top. So let's jump on board with the Russian soldiers and see how they are approaching it. As we go down the map here. Oh, here we go. And look at this. Straight away. And let me remind you, you can only get supply trucks. Sorry, not supply trucks. Supplies from the main operating base. There's no other. Compass. Shout out to you, buddy. We've got Saturn bringing the supplies. Mick coming in with those as well. You can only get supplies from the starting base, and you have to continuously bring them forward so you can keep pushing. The Beast coming alongside there. We've got Thorn, look. We've got guys, look at this, already supplying the first base. You've got Step, you've got Griffin. You've got people already completing their first supply run, but look how many trucks you've got along this main road. You've got 2 going into this base, and Mick going up further as well. He's going to have to battle the AI, which it's not a simple thing of just going into the bases and building. There are AI you've got to battle as well. If we follow this main road all the way through, welcome to Ruhar. You're going to see Tactical Testicle, who's not doing supplies, but he's actually going to be bringing the boom of a beautiful RPG and disrupting the enemy supply lines. But let's keep going forwards, as we're going to see the first NATO members on our screens. There we are, as they drive off to clear either the AI or go for elite tactics of disruption as well. Cop on there, Buster there with their Humvees. Chronic, the first supplier we're going to see there as well. And a little further behind, you've got Nev, Ramda, lubricated, massive, bringing those supplies as well. And shout out to the rest of them as they're all gearing up and getting those supplies loaded in as well. This war is just beginning. Beautiful work, my friend. Thank you very much, Strauss. On the spot there. Chris, hey! Great to see you, my man. How you doing? For me, it pops up by the comments on a video. You can swipe and then hit type video. There we are. Love to see that. I'm going to definitely jump on to your latest one and give that some hype, because it definitely deserves it. And we can see everyone moving forwards. Let's see whereabouts they are on the map. So these guys are at Tenor, and we can already see the Russians moving further forwards as well. I think the Russians we typically see have a bit of a faster start, and we'll be keeping an eye out for Tactical Testicle, as he is looking for his first ambush, and I don't want to miss it. I want to see if he's successful. He's taking his time, and he's going to try and cause this disruption. Now, the beautiful thing about this, and let's actually just jump on board, as we're going to see NATO members coming forward to fight the AI. Hopefully they can do this swiftly, as we're on board with Randa. But the beautiful thing about Tactical Testicle and his ambush guerrilla tactics is that if he can cause a blockade on that main road, it will do much more than just, you know, get some kills. It will cause further disruption and slow the team down. Now I can see some very fast movements here, and that's going to cause the camera to jolt upwards. There are a few more AI. Talking of AI, where the hell is this guy? Oh, he's been deleted by Randa. And they want NATO have captured it so that they can move forwards. And this is where we should see the first contact between NATO and the Ruskies coming on in. Tactical Testicle here. He's set up. Is that a sniper he's got? Sniper and an RPG. A great, great combination. And we're going to see Buster. Looks like he's going to be one of the first ones. And he's in a very smart placement here, because the NATO team, they're going to be coming forwards to this base next. And he's just parked himself just right of the T-junction as well. So we're going to see a little bit of madness. And here we are, the first one. We've got a cop on here. Driving on through. He's just checking the map. Checking the sat-nav. And it should be in line of sight now. Imagine we're going to see him park up. As predicted. Tactical testicle just down the side. He's going to see Copcon. And a few shots going down. Pop still on the move. Now he's got his weaponry sorted. And we've got more reinforcements approaching as well. Even more reinforcements. The RPG comes out. First contact is about to happen. And there we are. RPG hits Buster, the first victim of war. Oh, and another RPG being fired towards Chronic in the supply truck. We're going to see if this brings any of the attention there. That RPG falling just short. Randa, Cop, massive. Not aware of tactical testicle. You've got RPGs being fired right now. And testicle is going to make a tactical retreat. Oh, and even more shots as we see Justin AJ with a beautiful line of sight in the ghillie suit. He's ready as well. He said, guys, I'm going to help you all out. I'm going to stall the enemy. And we're going to just follow it back down now as we look into the middle of the map. So the Russians are capturing their third point currently, where the NATO forces are on their second. Bearded, how are you doing, buddy? And, sorry, let me correct myself. Major Bearded, how are you? Great to have you. Just got here. What are we doing on stream today? Well, we've gone through the event information for this Saturday, 7 PM. Hogs of War versus Battlefront. Again, that event kicks off at 7 PM Saturday, UK time. We've been through the information with Gav and Brad from Battlefront. And then at 8 PM, in 10 minutes, we have the spin of the wheel to decide what team will be which faction. Will there be NATO? Will there be Ruskies? So that is taking place in 10 minutes time. And Major Bearded, thank you for your 7 months, buddy. Where have you been? What have you been up to? And events, are you joining? Excited for spectators to be able to hear the troops on the ground. Oh, there we are. Me too, buddy. Me too. But that is coming in 1.5. Unless we have our teams in the Discord for me to jump in and out of. As we're seeing Dark Cloud teaming up right now with Mag to clear out this base and claim it as they move one step further. And straight away we're seeing tactics. We're seeing the team split up to capture and resupply. Again, Cordy, Josh, Gav right here. The next wave of supply runners. Absolutely love to see this. We're going to see one team, again, going over here to, which base are we on there? To Letnik, and another team passing them by. They're not helping out because it speeds up this process. And they're now heading towards Ruhar. But, lo and behold, again, look at all these supplies right now. They're aware that there are US soldiers here within the vicinity. You've got Phil and sergeants with Reed. And I'm not sure that they're aware of the convoy which has just landed on the other side. And just as Phil decided to get on the minigun, Saturn said, hold this for me, buddy. And it was a 2-for-1. The impact of that RPG got Yab as well. Oh, and Reed's gone. Oh, that explosion must have been way bigger than I expected. And Saturn with a 3-for-1 on Thursday, clearing the base, and they're going to be able to go for that capture. Now, I say NATO were on the capture, but if we look here, they've still not captured Dimmock, and they've got Avora and Tixon to capture as well. So they were really there just for disruption. Unfortunately, they weren't able to achieve that. Now, we're going to see Schooldog, the Lone Wolf, moving forwards, trying to capture a base by himself. And we've still got Tactical Testicle Justin, and now Maleng here, just disrupting an entire side of the war. NATO forces have had a stinker of a start. They've gotten here, you can see they are slowly mustering their strength and will to cross over and make their way forwards. We've got Justin and Maleng here. Justin is down. Maleng looks like he's in the bushes, trying to cause trouble. Now, what would I have done differently if I was Justin and Jay? Well, again, Jay is back up. You've got AI here. You want to work with the AI. You don't want to be taking them out. The AI are a problem for NATO, as this is a base they will capture before the Soviets are able to get here. So you don't want to be taking them out and helping NATO. You want to just be letting them be. We're going to see Cop here in Alpha going past the point, and hopefully we'll see them working their way forwards as we see a mighty Tactical Testicle coming in with the RPG. It looked like it connected, but it may have just fallen short as he then lets off some shots as well. And Alpha, to his own demise, got out the vehicle, which caused his death. And Ramda here is just going to flee from this. He's not going to fight Tactical. Instead, he's going to see if he can team up with Schooldog just ahead. But yes, spectators, to be able to hear the troops on the ground, will be coming in 1.5 unless we have teams in the Discord for me to jump on board with. And let's jump back on board as we've got Billet, the first supplier to cross the halfway mark, make his way further up north. And if you are joining me just now and you are wanting to get involved in the event on Saturday, simply join the BattleFront Discord in the description of this live stream. Easy as that. Drowsy, you will be very lucky to hear me. Be a lotto win. I think Reggie is one only guys who has heard me. Oh, there we are. We're going to see Kill It now. He's moved forwards. Let's see which base he's currently going for. So we're going to see Yantar has been captured. And now Tixon and Avora are both up for grabs. Leading this to be 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4-3 in the favour of the Soviets. And you can see here Drowsy going up against Tactical Testicle. You finally got a mass of NATO members pulling forwards. And this is the halfway marker. So these two bases on your screen here. So you've got right and left Skull. And then you've got your Soviet members here, Dark Cloud. It looks like they're going to capture them at fairly similar times. As we jump on board with Plastic Man, Compass here. Sticking together. Fantastic. So we've just got confirmation of the method we're using to pick the teams for the event at 7 p.m. We are spinning the wheel 3 times, and the 3rd time is the official turn, where wherever it lands on is whatever the teams will be. We see Compass going down, Dark Cloud covering his 6. One day I'll talk over the radio, and it will be a special day. I can't bloody wait. And over here, we've got ghillie creeping his way through with a ton of NATO members trying to capture the base from AI. Let's jump on board. Thank you very much for the likes on the stream. We are 1 away from 20. As things go a little bit quiet, as we're just setting up for the spin of the wheel. Hopefully we get a bit of a show here. And I was hoping for a bit of a show. It's unfortunately not what we got. Let's jump on board with another soldier just while we buy some time. And here we go. We zoom out. This is where the war begins. And we can see Drowsy, one of the members in the event on Saturday. Let's jump on board with him. See what we can expect from his type of gameplay. Oh, a soldier to his right. He should have gone to Specsavers. Beautiful shots going down. Oh, there we go. There's a spin of the wheel. That's what we love to see. And we've got 1 minute to go until the teams are picked for the event. 1 minute to go. Are you ready to find out the teams of what you're going to be playing? Will you be NATO? Will you be the Soviets? We're about to find out. Hogs of War and BattleFront. What gun has he got? I don't know, but it's beastly. Giles, if you can hear us, you need to let us know what gun that is. But after this life, potentially, because he's on an absolute madness right now. Horrible timing. Oh, listen to the sound of that. You're on a madness. If we witness this on Saturday, it'll be brilliant. Who's he joined with? He's joined by WW sub WW. There is another soldier nearby. Oh, big explosions going down, but it is not phasing Drowsy in the slightest, but I did hear a footstep. Well, that might be WW there. There we are, another body on the floor. Drowsy secures the kill.
Hello, mate.
Hello, hello. How are we doing?
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Fantastic.
We are joined by Jonesy, one of the Hogs of War guys. He's going to be here to witness the random wheel generator.
Spin of the wheel, which will decide the fates of both teams.
Sure will.
Very exciting. Are we ready to spin?
We sure are. Is it on the stream now? Yeah.
It will
ready
be.
to go?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah.
pull it up.
Do you want us to give sort of a brief on what's going on?
Yeah,
Or do you wanna
absolutely.
take
Yeah,
the lead on
jump
that?
into it. Get the explanation going for those live on stream. There we go. So, I'm going to pull up this wheel now, and then Brad, if you want to just explain what exactly we are going to be doing.
Yep. Just let me know when.
Super back camera. Oh, that is my beautiful face there. Okay, yeah, it is on screen now.
Hello guys, it's Brad again. Just to recap on what we were saying before, we're now going to decide our fate and the Hogs' fate on which team they represent in the event on Saturday. So we have 4 options. We have BFM NATO, Hogs of War NATO, BFM Russia, and Hogs of War Russia. And as you can see, they have been repeated 25 times to make 100 different options. We're going to spin the wheel 3 times, and on the 3rd spin, that will decide the fate of Saturday. So Martin, whenever you're ready, mate, do the honours.
Okay, spin number 1. So, if this was the decider, Hogs of War would have got NATO.
Oh, they could have dodged a bullet there.
They could have. So, we're going to go to spin number 2, and again, just to reiterate, so spin number 3 is the final decision.
Correct.
So, spin number 2. Hogs of War would have got the Ruskies. Okay. Okay, so
one apiece.
yeah, Brad, just
This is where we get NATO now.
so from that, I'm guessing we're wanting well, the teams are wanting to be the Russian side.
I think just the weaponry, the vehicles itself, they're a lot more based for an infantry fight, whereas NATO are a lot more geared up for air superiority.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
it will definitely lean into the Russians' favour this event, definitely.
Right, so this is what it all comes down to. This is the third and final spin. The first two were just a bit of a tease, maybe just to get the heart rates going a little bit, if maybe a team got what they wanted or didn't get what they wanted. And this is final, so whatever this lands on is the official teams for Saturday's event at 7 PM UK time. So with that, let the final spin commence. And the Hogs of War are the Ruskies for the event.
It had to happen. It had to happen.
It had to bloody happen, of course. There was a bit of a tease there with them getting NATO on the first one. Oh, okay.
Results are in.
Results.
Well.
How are we feeling?
Yeah, Jonesy, I'd be ecstatic if I was you, my friend.
Jones.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, there you are, man. I was about to say you're buzzing with excitement. You've just you've left yourself on mute just to not rub it in our faces. Oh, that is brilliant. And Brad, so Battlefront, they're going to have the NATO. Is that going to impact the result?
I don't think it'll impact the result. I think it might just impact some tactics that we're going to use. There might be a bit of a change around with certain things that we had in plan if we was Russia. So yeah, it's not so much a plan B. It's just going to be a better revised plan A now going forward.
Nice. And Jonesy, how are you feeling? How are the troops feeling on your side for Saturday's event? He's still bouncing around with excitement.
Alright, sorry. What was that? Sorry.
I said, how is your side? How are the Hogs feeling? Are they ready? Have they got their strategies?
Excited.
Yeah, they're excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Super.
Excited,
And
looking forward to it.
Are you going to be in the event yourself?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to this one, but hopefully the next one.
Super. You're going to be there in spirit. You know, you're going to be revving the troops up beforehand.
Definitely.
And
Give them a good team talk beforehand.
Fantastic. Yeah, get them riled up. I'm really excited to spectate the event and see what both teams have to offer. And yeah, to see the strategies evolve. Absolutely. But yeah, there we are. There's the teams decided. And I will take a last word from both of you. Just some words of encouragement from your team. We'll start with Brad and then we'll go to Jonesy.
So yeah, tomorrow 8 PM, everybody on the Battlefront side, we'll be hosting a bit of a call, just to run through some of the things that we're going to want to see out the guys, and yeah, just go over any tactics anybody's got, any little plans, that kind of thing. I presume, if not already, the Hogs will be doing something very similar tomorrow as well.
Yeah, the lads are... Oh, sorry.
Go on, mate, you carry on.
The lads are on tonight, getting prepared for it.
So yeah, they've got an extra day as well. They've got the better team and an extra day's training, guys. So yeah, Battlefront guys, we need to really ramp up preparations tomorrow.
Super. And Jonesy, what words of encouragement have you got for your side going into it?
Just the same as Brad, really. Just on tonight, obviously running through some different scenarios, and the same tomorrow, getting ready for Saturday.
Cool as a cucumber, not wanting to give much away either, leaving all the surprises for Saturday. Well, I can't wait to see them all and see it all unravel. For now, guys, that is the teams decided. Thank you, Jonesy, Brad and Gav for joining me. I'll leave you three to discuss anything else that needs to go on, and we'll see you shortly. Thank you very much, guys.
Take it easy,
Perfect. Thanks, mate. Bye.
we go. There we go. The teams have been decided. The gauntlet's thrown down. Are we ready? Are you ready? Those from Battlefront. Hogs, you've got your prep happening tonight. The strategies, the battlefield, all the markers on the map. It's going to look like a bloody lab equation, I'm sure, for both sides. I'm very, very excited, to say the least. But now, just like I released that video earlier, if you've not seen it, it's the latest video on the YouTube where we spectated Money Sims. I'm about to do the same now, get some recordings to tell another story. If you'd like a story to be written about you and your brave, crazy, or maybe just downright stupid attempts at war, then get yourself on this server. And if you've missed that video, go check it out. And I'm going to get recording now as we follow some soldiers into the battlefield and tell their story on the next YouTube video. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp for the event kickoff. It is 3 hours of crazy warfare, so get yourself there. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your Thursdays. Thank you for joining me, and see you soon. Have a good night.